We are live. We are live, people. Good afternoon, Volunteers 108. What's up, my man? We are on doing a balcony live here, man. Questions answered. There you go. All questions answered. I will put the invite link down. I figured nobody else was live in Southeast Asia, so I'd go live. Answering all and any questions, personal and not so personal. Matters not to me. Mine is not the reason why, mine is but to do or travel, damn it. There you go. Chatachuk, Bangkok, the neighborhood. It's a wonderful day in Phillips' neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? So what's up with you, Valadares? I think I'm saying that right. A lot of BS talking going on in the Philippines. Only channels going right now are karaoke channels. And Ben Newton is doing a sleep stream, I believe. He's sleeping. Why somebody would watch somebody sleep, I don't know. I'd rather watch a building. Now, if I had 1,000 subs, I could be walking down the street right now, but with StreamYard, I can't stray too far away from a plug-in. And my camera freezes a lot. The phone gets hot. But I will talk to anybody, and I will answer all questions. If you read the bottom, it says, welcome to my friends and trolls. Yo, what's up, peeps, which are my friends, and perps, which are trolls. Panel members are off limits, but in the chat you can go after. Tony, what's up, Tony? How the F are you, man? Welcome to my afternoon live stream. Just woke up. I'm drinking my coffee, see? I'm on the balcony because I can have a cigarette outside. You can smoke inside in Thailand, but actually in public places like hotels and shit, you get a 2,000 fine, man. 2,000 baht fine to get caught smoking inside. That's why she says go smoke on the balcony. Use a cup like I'm doing, or a bottle. This place 105 a month, or 105 a week. Nice condo though, studio condo. Haven't tried it, Tony. Have not tried it. Went down to the main area where Doc's always, I don't know who the fuck Doc is, but he's always telling me, Phil, go down to the main area on Sukhumvit, man. Why are you out in the boonies? Well, because I like it in the neighborhoods. You know how I am. I always go to the neighborhoods. I went last night down to the playground. I call it the playground because all the expats act like a bunch of little kids down there, you know. They're like kids in a candy store, man. All acting idiots. I ran into a guy from Latvia. Totally drunk, man, hanging on me and shit, man. Hey, buddy, start talking about the Ukraine war. I don't want to. I'm in Thailand, man. I don't give a shit about the Ukraine war, man. Only thing I give a shit about is, am I going to the Philippines next, or am I going back to? Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right, Tony. But I'm trying to decide, man, do I want to take a chance at going back to Vietnam? I was going to go to the embassy today, and me like an idiot, I forgot it's Saturday. They open up Monday. So I'll go to the Vietnamese embassy Monday when I have to rebook this place for another week. So you figure if you stayed here a month, it'd be like 420 a month USD. But man, it's sweet. Marble floors. If you looked at the other videos, man, it's got marble floors. The other day I was with the bum gun saying, don't you wish you had one of these when you were a kid? Your brother or sister walks past the bathroom and you squirt them with it. I was squirting the bathroom down, acting all blue, acting all crazy and shit. Hey, Malaz, what's up, dude? Welcome to the chat. All questions are answered, man. You got questions of hallucinogenic, of the homeless man that made it to Southeast Asia before all the other United States assholes. You know? Hey, you know what I was thinking, Tony? Don't they have a Mahindra in Vietnam or the Philippines? I would have just transferred, dude, man. I mean, you can do what you want to do, man. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're finding some nuggets, man. I watched a couple of your videos. You found some flakes, but and you need to find a nugget, dude. Tony's Fossicking Adventure, man. I want to see the one where you find a giant nugget, man, and you start jumping up and down. But yeah, I was thinking you should have just transferred, man. You could have transferred to Chicago. They got an office in where the hell is it at? It's up in Bolingbrook in Chicago. This place is awesome, man. I mean, I got my own balcony. I had to ask for this chair though. The place across the way, there's a bunch of dogs. You know what? There's no roosters here though. You know what? Compared to Mexico. So far though, Vietnamese is a lot easier to learn to speak than Thai, man. Thai, you know, because you can't make out the damn alphabet, man. It's written in that script, you know. Oh, you're going back to work, Tony? Okay. I hope it's a better job, man. Yeah. Well, it's Asia, man. It's Thailand, but there's no roosters here, not in this neighborhood. I'm in Chatuchak. Chatuchak off of Soy 36, man. There's a Seal coffee shop right down the street. There's a 7-Eleven a couple blocks away. Chatuchak. Chatuchak, Malaz. It's like a residential neighborhood, man. But this is a nice, like, a partel condo, man. You know, they come if you want. They change the towels every day. They make up the bed if you want. I tell them like every other day is good, man, because it's for 2 people. So I bought a bottle of water at 7-Eleven, so I don't need the little tiny bottles of water. Of course, I'll take the. I bought the best coffee they got here too. Monks, woo! Monks is in the chat. I haven't seen Monks in forever, man. Jeez, what's up? This phone, man, it's a bitch to get these comments to show, man. There we go. Hello, John Monks. Now show. Damn it. There it is. This is how I'm doing, man. I'm doing great, man. Doing great. I only had the squirts a couple times, man. Once in Japan, they gave me a undercooked chicken sandwich. I know, Monks has been hiding, man. Yeah, I mean, it's quiet here, man. It's nice. This is Saturday afternoon, man. I just got up. I was up till shit. I got in at 4, and then I went on Honeycomb Spring for a couple hours, help her out. And fuck, I didn't get to bed till like 7 a.m. So I just woke up a little bit ago. I got my coffee, man. That I made with this is Nescafe Gold Crema. I thought it was going to be like coffee with cream in it, but it's not. It's just ooey freeze from Germany. We got Germany representing. Let me take a sip of this. I'll put your comment up there, man. Boom. Representing in the house. Damn, I just spilled coffee on myself. I need a table. I told her, I said, give me a table, man. Nah, I screwed up my damn visa, man. I want to go back. They screwed it up. I didn't get to go to Dalat. I mean, all the people said, "Oh man, I'm going to the Philippines. I'm going to Southeast Asia, man." I didn't see nobody showing up, man. I thought it was a good time for the UK and for the Philippines and for Australia to go live, and nobody was live except for Ben Newton sleeping. So I figured I'll do a short live here, and answer questions. Like if anybody has any questions about Thailand, man, it's easy peasy. You land, you go up to immigrations. They say, "How long are you staying?" You tell them that they didn't even ask for the ticket, but they say, "How long are you staying?" And I told her I was going to be here 29 to 32 days. That I had a flexible ticket, so she just stamped it 45 days automatic, no money. Didn't have to pay anything. Didn't who? Now Tony, he's been doing some pretty good lives until he got back on the piss, man. I told him, I said, if you stayed off the piss, man, I said, you do really good walking streams. But, he doesn't listen to nobody. Of course, nobody listens to nobody, man. Yep, Ty Tim's here, and so is, everybody goes, when are you going to hook up with Ricky? I went down last night to the main area, man, between 4 and 11 on Sukhumvit, Soy 4 and 11. Like I said, they're acting like a bunch of little kids down there, man. Well, so far, I haven't been here long enough yet, but Vietnam is easier to learn the language. I got yellow fever, so to me, the women are better looking. But the food is definitely better in Vietnam. Cheaper in Vietnam. My smokes are a buck 85, Tony, for a pack of smokes, man. Winston's. Guess where they're made at? Look here. They are made in the Philippines for Japanese tobacco company, JT. They manufacture the cigarettes for Thailand, Philippines. Yeah, I mean, when he's drinking, I hate to see him crash, but people like to see people crash on YouTube. Come on up, Louis, if you got any questions, man. Anybody wants to come up, come on up, man. I put the link in there once, I believe. Didn't I? I walked past there, man. Like I said, they're like a bunch of little kids, man. I was between 4 and 11 on Sukhumvit. I was just walking back and forth, checking shit out. No, Louis, I'm telling you, man, the food, man, in Vietnam, the food is excellent, man. Check out that hotel I stayed at, that 5-star. Now that's different because it's 5-star, but I also did a street food video of this place where I got like a pork with dumplings, and it was like cheap as shit, man, but it was excellent, man. It was freaking excellent, man. It cost me like $1.50. The only thing, they didn't have Diet Coke. They had beer and shit, but they didn't have Diet Coke. So I'm a special case there, not a head case, but a special case. I just walked up and down, Mr. G. I just walked up and down Sukhumvit between 4th and 11th. I just went down there for a while, hung out, and met a bunch of expats and shit. This guy from Latvia, his name's Martin. He was so damn drunk and annoying, man. He was like hanging on me and shit, man. Hazy, cheesy, what's up, man? This is my balcony, Hazy. The homeless man ain't homeless no more, right? You should see the inside, man. It's pretty nice. No, you just tell them you don't want it spicy. You don't, Vietnamese people are real friendly. You just tell them how you want it, man, and they will make it the way you want it. Well, I probably came up to the corner where one of his bars was at there because I was at the corner of 11th and Sukhumvit. And everybody that says your credit card will not work with Grab here, they're full of shit. As long as you get a true ASI is the best Wi-Fi, the best data. But if you go through True, they give you a bunch of benefits, man. Like they give you food benefits, they give you ride benefits, like credits towards rides and shit. True, TRUE. I signed up with True. It was 1,000 baht for 30 days unlimited. And that's the main reason I like this building. The Wi-Fi here is kick ass. I'm sitting on the balcony using their Wi-Fi. I'm not using the data. And I mean, geez, yeah, that means like street, whatever. People call the dogs there soy dogs, street dogs. First day I got to this hotel, there was these guys across the street there drilling holes in a boat to put a motor on the back, and I'm telling them, don't drill holes in the boat, man. Mr. G and the Hize. Yeah, well, I'm on the alley. They call these alleys where I'm at. This is a fucking alley, but it's not an alley. It's a damn street. But it's an alley off of Soy 36. I don't know why they call them alleys. They don't look like alleys to me. I would tell everybody where this place was at because I'm not scared. But I stayed at this place called Wolf 30, which it wasn't a bad place. The place, but it wasn't new like this. It wasn't like brand new. Like, look at this shit. This is all brand new, man. Tile, shit. I got the marble floors in there. I got the I don't even got the air conditioning running, man. It's nice out. The wind's blowing and stuff. I was on I was on Honeycombs last night, Hazy. I was on Honeycombs last night in my swim trunks, showing my knees. I was going, don't I got pretty knees? I said, but I'm not going to show you my shins. I said, because they look like shit from playing hockey. Yeah, yeah, she's funny. I don't like beaches, to be honest with you, Hazy. I don't like beaches. I'm a swimming pool kind of guy. When I was in Vietnam, man, I was in that pool like almost every day upstairs or on the rooftop infinity pool. I was actually doing the 5-star lifestyle there because I only got 12 days. I figured I'm gonna spend about $1,000 anyway, so I spent it. You know. Of course, now I'm making up for it because I'm not eating out as much. I went to tell you what, the 7-Eleven here are awesome, man. You can go there and get like burgers in the bags, and they'll warm them up for you. And they're like $1 a piece, man, like pulled pork sandwiches. And you don't get the squirts from that shit like you do from the street food. The first day I was eating pork balls on a stick, 10 baht per stick, 5 balls, right? And they were pretty good. I didn't get sick. The next day I went to the wrong stall, I guess. Yeah, I know, Tony. I won't say anything, but I was in the pool for 3 hours straight, man. If that gives you a hint. Yeah, well, that was the last 2 months. It was rainy season. Rainy season just ended, dude. October's when raining season ends, man. It was raining every afternoon in Vietnam. You'd have a downpour. And that's why the water's warm, Alaz. That's right. Especially in the pool where I was at. I was in there for 12 hours, man. I was teaching this guy. This guy had his son in the pool, Japanese guy. I was teaching him how to cup his hands. I said, you need to cup your hands when you're swimming, dude. I was showing him how to swim in the pool. I met this Aussie chick there, man. She was a Karen, Tony, older Aussie woman, probably in her maybe 60s. And she had her old man with her, man. He was like 90 because he was like in a wheelchair, barely moving shit. I wanted to do the reverse of Full Metal Jacket. I was going to have her ask me questions like, what do we get for $10? And I was going to walk back and forth like I was the girl, you know, going, ooh, you get everything you want, you know. Foamy pool water is not a good sign. Well, it depends if it's your foam or not, you know. Well, you can just imagine. I was in there 3 hours, so they got a bathroom right next to the pool, but I'm lazy, so easy cheesy cocktail of piss, natural remedy. Yeah, I hear it's good for warts. I saw one gecko the second night I was here. See this ledge and that little pole there? He crawled out of that pole and he was coming towards me, and I went like this at him, and he went right back up there, little tiny green gecko. But yeah, let me stand up here so you can see better. It's all overcast. See that building right there with the dark roof? That's exactly what this building's like. They're all brand new, man. These buildings are. It's not like I'm staying in a shithole. But that's like the end of the alleyway, the street. And then I won't make you too dizzy. I'll go slow. And then right at the corner there, where those cars are parked in that lot there, that's a 24-hour laundromat. And next to it, they got a nice ass coffee shop. And then down that street, that whole street, man, it's just stalls of street food, man. But then you go like a block and a half down and you got a 7-Eleven. Yeah, we don't want no snakes in the room. The only snake in the room is going to be mine. But yeah, this Philippine info guy was putting out some wrong information, so I talked about that on the last stream. You know, I got Tony, I got traveler's insurance through Alliance, however you say it. And all you have to do is say they're the only ones that will do a one-way trip. And it was only 45 USD, man, for 50,000 coverage on emergency medical, emergency evac, all that shit, right? On the luggage end and trip interruption, it's low, you know, so you got to have your backup cash, right? But for the other stuff, man, if you used to get hurt, you need to say I needed to be evac to a VA hospital somewhere, it's perfect for that. And you just like you do it 30 days at a time. Then about 3-4 days before the time's up, you call them and you say, I'm extending my trip. It doesn't matter. It covers you in every country you go, even the Shenzhen. So if I wanted to go to Italy from here, I'd even be covered in Italy. You know? I could go to the UK and be covered. You know, of course, we want to go to the UK. You know what I mean? When you could buy smokes here for $1.85 in Vietnam, they're $1.30. Everything's cheaper. And the dong, oh my God, it's taking a dive. It was 23.6 when I was there. Now it's up to 24.1. 24.1 for the Vietnamese dong, man. It's going to keep doing that because the United States keep raising their freaking interest rates. So as long as they keep raising the interest rates. Did I put the link in the chat? I think I did, didn't I? I pinned my PayPal. I think I did. Because everybody's bitching, oh, your camera sucks. Make better videos. If they want me to do that shit, tell them donate, motherfuckers. Because I'm not spending my money on that shit. I'm spending my money on me. I don't spend money on YouTube. I just do this stuff for my friends, you know, and my family. So they know what the hell's going on. So they know I'm not dead. You know? Yeah, well, then you'd be living real cheap there. You could live on, you could probably get yourself a nice condo or a one bedroom, a hotel room, probably about $400 a month in Vietnam. And the rest, you know, you'd spend on food, you'd be eating like a king. Starbucks there for a big, tall, venti latte was like $3.77. In the United States, it would cost you like $7. You know? Vietnamese coffee is like crack in a cup, man. I'm telling you. You drink a cup of that, man, your heart starts pounding and shit, man. That's some strong stuff, man. And I've had strong coffee. I've had, you know, Italian espresso. I've had Mexican espresso. I've had all kinds of like really strong coffee, man. But the Vietnamese coffee, that's like crack in a cup, man. But I love it there, man. I want to go back, but I can't decide on do I go directly to the Philippines where I don't have to worry about a visa and then just stay there for 28 days and then go back to Vietnam, pay the $25 to go back to Vietnam where somebody speaks English and they don't screw up the visa, you know, then come back to the Philippines from Vietnam, you know. Because I'm definitely going back to Vietnam. It's just when. And here, I don't know how long I'm going to stay. I could stay up to 45 days if I want. Now, if it's messing with the damn, it's mess stream, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was doing it. That's what was making things freeze up the VPN. Yep. I dropped a lighter from up here a couple nights ago, man, all the way down there. And I saw it. I said, oh, good, I can get it. I went down here, it's fucking busted up. And I had to get another one. They're cheap, though. Shit, everything here is cheap. Like I said, them sandwiches, man, like $1 a piece, man. You can get fat living in these countries, man. But when I got to Vietnam, because of Japanese airlines, man, they serve you really good food and shit, man. My sugar was up like to 300, man. I got it back down to normal now. I didn't meet any of the YouTube people in Vietnam. I met this crazy American guy that went to the same massage parlor that I went to, and he said he was in love. He says, "Oh, I had to ask her to give me extra service." She said she doesn't do that. I go, "Oh, yeah?" I go, "Well, I was there 4 hours ago, and she did extra service for me, and I didn't have to even ask, you know." He goes, "I'm in love." These guys they're idiots, man. I'm in love. I'm in love with the masseuse, with the tug job woman. I'm in love. I'm in love with the tug job lady. Here you have to say, you have to like bow with your hands and say sawadi, sawadi. I don't know how to say see you later here. I know how to do it in Vietnamese. You say hanyap lai in Vietnam. Because you can read the letters, man, so you can like get the pronunciation. But here, you know, they get that script. CW is in the chat, man. Woo! What's up, CW? Come on up, man. Everybody's telling me, oh, move down where the action's at, man. Yeah, there you go. You're saying the same thing. You must be Don, or what's his name? Doc. You must be Doc. I don't want to go there, CW, man. Why would I want to go there, man? There's nothing but a bunch of little kid expats down there, man. I went last night, man. I was at like little kids in the playground fighting over who gets to dance with Cindy. You know what I mean? They're crazy, man. I can have my coffee here on a nice balcony. And if I want to go anywhere in this whole area of Bangkok, it costs all the way across the city, probably like $8 in a grab. If you get a bike, it's cheap. It's dirt cheap if you get a grab bike. But with luggage, when you're going from hotel to hotel, you can't use a grab bike. Ooh, we got Thai lady walking up by the dogs, so the dog probably gonna start barking now. Make a liar out of me. So if here's a question I have for all you people. Here we go. This is a riddle. So if you see a cat in Thailand, is it a Siamese cat? Get closer to the BTS. Fuck that traffic. There's a BTS, man, right down the street here. CW, there's a BTS like 3 blocks away from here, man. No MRT, but there's a BTS 3 blocks away from here. MRT is about a mile away, man. Look at, there's an airplane coming into Dan Yung, whatever it is, DMK. I don't know if you can see it. This camera sucks. But there's one landing right now at DMK. I'm like 9 miles from DMK. Who wants to be around a bunch of little kids that argue and shit, man? You know, fighting over women and stuff, or telling me that they're in love. or drunken Latvians hanging on your shoulder when you're trying to walk and they're going, "Oh, buddy, have a drink with me, man." I tell them, "I don't drink." "What? You don't drink?" "That's our pastime in Latvia. That's all we do is drink, man." I'll put my coffee up here that way I can get at it easier, man. So nobody has any questions, huh? Except, why is Philip in the boonies, in the hood? I'm in the hood. See, they got their laundry hanging over there. I'm going to show you, CW. Check this out. Okay. I don't know if you saw it clear on that other one because I had the camera screwed up. I didn't know what I was doing. Look, I got the screen. I don't even have the door closed with the air going because it's that cool today. It's nice. But check this out. I got a decent sized fridge, not one of the itty bitty suckers, you know. I got a desk. I got a big ass bed, man. You got your TV, your Wi-Fi router. You got your, I got a hot kettle here that I can make coffee and stuff. But there's my bag I got thrown up there. But look at this vanity, man. You could live here for months, man. Look at all the space in there. I got like 3 shirts hanging up. I got the hoodie that I was going to use for the mountains in Vietnam that I never got to wear, that I bought before I came. Expensive ass hoodie. And this door opens up too. There's more space, more drawers. Then you got Lolo Phillip with his suspenders on here, because when you walk down the street, then they're not going like this all the time, yanking your pants up every 50 feet. You're going like this, you know. You wear suspenders. You could put your little knickknacks here if you wanted to. You could actually live in this. This could be like a pension house, you know, but with marble floors, bookcase. I got my sexy blue swim trunks here. Ooh, I have to sleep in these in case the maid comes. I usually sleep naked, but you said stay in Thailand much better. I like Vietnam, man. And I love this bum gun, man. I wish I had one of these when I was a kid, man. Get the bum gun like this. They got the open showers here. They don't have the closed off showers. You have this, your brother comes in the bathroom while you're trying to use the bathroom, and you go, "Get out of here, man. Get out of here, you son of a bitch. Come on, man. Get everything together. You want a shower? I'll give you a freaking shower, man. There you go. Take a shower with the bum gun, you asshole." And look, they have toilet seats here. I was wondering what that metal cover was for the toilet paper. That's so I guess if you take a shower, you know, it doesn't get wet. I just moved the shit out of the way. That way I got my loofah. I got 2 Pantenes. I got shampoo and conditioner. I got extra towels because these bitches taking care of me because I tip them. Look at all the extra coffee I got. Because I haven't been using, I'm using this, it's called Nescafe Gold Crema. There's some kick-ass instant coffee if you have to drink instant. Grow some nuts and go to the lawyer source. I got nuts. I'm just not. Why would I want to pay double than what I'm paying here when I could just take a grab and go down there anytime I want? And down the street there, he got all the street food stands I want, man. They're right, and a laundromat too. I mean, come on, be economical. I'm not here to vacation. I'm here doing recon, dude. I might not never go back. I might just go from here to Vietnam to Philippines, to here to Vietnam to Philippines, you know. I'm not bored. Originally, I was going to go to Pattaya, but the day I landed, they had a flood, 3-foot water. I said, hell with that. I'm happy in my boring place here. I'm happy in my boring place. I'm very happy. If you think this is boring, whatever. I just woke up. That's why I did the stream, because I saw Ben Newton sleeping, and I seen the Americans that say they're coming to the Philippines that are never going to get here, like Shardy McFarty and Mike G doing streams. They only had like 5 in their stream. I said, nobody's streaming from Philippines or Southeast Asia. I said, I might as well go on and do a live stream for a while, because I don't do this stuff too often, you know. Yeah. Well, the first day, Malaz, I got the street food. I had no problems, but I went to the wrong stall. I went and changed bot at the ATM, which I shouldn't have did. They charged me $10 freaking, man. And yeah, I know the BTS. I could just walk down to the BTS, jump on the train. But I'd rather, and instead of spending twice what I am on rent here, it's like 105 a week. So you figure about 420 a month. So instead of spending like 200 a day for a hotel down in by the main area, or a shitty hotel, and yeah, I don't even use the taxis. I mean, I have a taxi company, but taxis here are actually cheaper than the Grab, and because Grab took over, so they started lowering their prices. But yeah, the reason I got the cash was because just in case I did have to hop a cab and to buy, like stuff like street food, and this coffee shop at the corner doesn't take a freaking credit card, so I hate places that don't take cards. If they don't take cards, they don't get my business. But this place has really good coffee, so they get my business anyway. I mean, come on, where are you gonna get a place like this in the United States for like $420 a month with everything included and kick-ass Wi-Fi? There's no way, man. The first building I stayed at, the hotel, I'll dox my first hotel. It was called Wolf 30. The room was okay. It was old. It wasn't new like this. It was old. Okay, but it was okay. I mean, and they had a nice shower. It was okay. They had a balcony. It was okay. But when you walked out the door and you walked out the lot, it was like you were in South Chicago, man. I mean, it was just totally like ghetto-ish, man. I said, no. I said, one day is enough here. The elevator was broken. I said, that's enough, man. I said, I gotta find a place. I found this place, and I've been looking, and there's another one like right around the corner from here for about the same price, man. And it's nice too. Soy Cowboy. I don't hang out in bars, CW, man. I'm not a bar guy, man. Only in the United States, I go to bars to drink Diet Pop, watch sports, and get the food. As long as I got food nearby, I can buy cigarettes. I got coffee shops near me. I'm good, man. I'm good. Like I was in doing the stream or a video yesterday. That video of the Ben Newton not stinking because of the laundromat, right? Uh, there was a nice Thai lady standing across the street buying some food at the stall. She wasn't a hooker. She was a regular Thai girl. She wasn't a hooker. Who wants to go? Like there was this one Aussie at the hotel in Vietnam. 4 a.m. He comes out of the hotel with two hookers. I said, "Oh, you're the king of Australia, man. You get two hookers at once, huh?" Because I just got back from Bolivia, right? And I go, "Oh, you got two hookers, huh?" I go, how many schlongs had they had in there before you, man? Were you 25, 26, or 27? I said, I wouldn't be putting my stuff in there, man. And you gonna pay for that? I was doing selfies with the college girls down at the Starbucks, man. I made a bunch of friends there, man. I'm talking about Vietnamese, real Vietnamese friends, not just wanting my money and shit, helping me out, teaching me how to speak Vietnamese. The one waitress in the buffet, I was joking with her every day. Yeah, I need a wifey and stuff, And then at the end, I kind of scared her because I says, how much would it cost if I was to marry somebody here and stay? She thought I was talking about her, and she started freaking out. So I got my buddy from the front desk there that's friends with me on Facebook now. And I told him, explain to her, I'm not saying her, I'm saying just what it would cost for a couple. And he explained to me. He said, man, I'm like 40 million dong a month, man. He said, you live like a king here, man. Here I figure if you live like I'm living here now, you could probably live on less than 1,000 USD. What am I, CW? What am I gonna do at Soy Cabo? Come on, what am I gonna do that I'm not doing here? Go down in the corner, sit and drink coffee, and look at the women. If I met a college kid here, I was talking to, and he was like really good English, man. The only person I met that speaks really good English. I was trying to find some equal. at the 7-Eleven. He was helping translate for me, man. And I went outside. I bought him a coffee. I said, I'll buy you coffee for translate for me, man. And we're sitting there talking, and that Latvian dude has to come up, interrupt, start fucking being annoying, just being just a total drunken asshole, man. I don't need that shit, man. I didn't have to take a volume until that day. I've been in Southeast Asia for what, over 2 weeks, and I haven't taken a volume until that day. And that was even with drinking the crack coffee in Vietnam. There's some noise. You want to hear some noise, CW? Somebody's doing construction over there. Is that a belt sander or is that what is that? A belt sander? That's a saw, man. That's a circular saw. Probably this guy with this though. This is the worst looking place on the block. It's got all this sheet metal roof. They got 1, 2, 3 cars, 2 motorcycles, but the house looks like crap. Right? Everything else is like modern. It's not like third world country. You know what I was gonna check out, CW? They got the Big C Mall. I don't know. Have you ever been to the Big C Mall? Because there's a food court there at the Big C Mall. I was thinking about doing that tonight, going to the Big C Mall. They're open late. Can you answer that, CW? Have you ever been to the Big C Mall? Not just the store, sure, okay, but the Big C Mall. They're supposed to have like a really nice food court there and everything. That's like about 2 miles. No, was it? Yeah, about 2 miles from where I'm at. Of course, at my age, I ain't walking no fucking 2 miles, man. I'll grab me a motorcycle. Yeah, I know. The boys in town, there you go. They act like little kids. You know, I got my supply. I got my 90-day supply I brought with me, man. This phone, man. So I need to buy me a fucking laptop. So I need to do. But you know me, Kuriput man. I only spend on the necessities, man. I am a minimalist, man. I've been streaming my phone to the TV to watch my United States football games and stuff. I stayed up all night just to watch the Bears lose. I knew they were gonna lose. What is CW? What's up with Soy Cowboy? Come on, tell me what's up with that. Was it because it's like a bunch of hookers and shit are hanging around there, or what? You know, because I'm not looking for that, man. I'd rather go to a massage parlor, get a tug job, and not have to, you know, deal with the woman afterwards. You know? Just walk out, go. I'm a lone wolf. Look, I got my shirt on. I got my wolf shirt. Just I'll turn this around to get a better view. See my wolf shirt? It's got the Indian with the headdress with the skull. It's got the wolf howling at the moon. There's a window to the bathroom. I got my iced coffee. This is an iced coffee cup. I got water in there and I'm throwing my butts and shit in there. Nice for a short period, but not to the, but maybe Thailand's better. I don't know. I don't know, Hazy. I'm thinking the best place if I would have got there, I can't tell you because I never got to the place, was the lot. The weather's just like Baguio, but there's no full citywide, you know, smoking ban and shit like they got in Baguio. Like today here, man, if I knew the weather was like this, either that I'm getting acclimated or whatever, but man, it's like nice and breezy. It's not even hot, man. I'm not sweating at all, man. It's nice here today. But it's only like what, 27? I think today's 27, overcast and 27. The other day it was 30, but it was still breezy, and I was walking down the street, I wasn't sweating. And with their visa situation down here, 45 days, and they didn't give me no hassles at the airport whatsoever, man. And as soon as you come out of that immigration, you walk out through there, you got your luggage thing that spins around, which I don't like checking luggage, but they made me on Vietjet even though I paid for the extra weight. And it was only a small little pilot carry-on. I'm talking an 18-inch carry-on, and it still made me check it because I had my backpack. I said, "You're not taking the backpack." I said, "It's got all my meds and shit in there." So they checked that. And because I had my diabetes medicine, I had my malaria medicine, I had my volumes, my strips for my meter, all that shit in the backpack. If I didn't have all that crap medicine, then I wouldn't even need a backpack. Or I wouldn't need to carry on. Just one bag. That's the best way to go. Just take one bag and buy shit. But like downstairs here, they got a laundromat downstairs, and there's actually a parking garage in this place where if you had a car here, you could park underneath the place. Or if you had a motorbike, you could park underneath the place. Yeah, the drug bag. Funny story there, Tony. When I went into Vietnam, they made me put my suitcase on the belt when they were checking shit, and I had my backpack, and I set it down on the belt, and she goes, "Oh, no, no, just you can put that on." And I'm thinking, they fucked me at immigration, but I'm going through customs now, and they're not going to check my backpack. I could have had like 2 pounds of heroin in my backpack, and they wouldn't even do it. I was talking with that college kid. We were talking about the kingdom here. I said, "See, in the United States, I can say Joe Biden sucks, that he's an asshole." I said, "You can't say anything about the king here." And he goes, "Yeah, I know." He said, "That's bad," but I said, we got to deal with it." I go, "I understand." Ain't it, Tony? They didn't check the backpack, man. They checked the friggin' 18-inch. But you know what? The woman stared at me. Like she gave me that stare down, Tony. Like, is he gonna flinch? Is he gonna sweat? And I just kept staring right back at her. Hey, Ed Denoy's in the chat. The infamous Ed Denoy. But yeah, she was staring at me, Tony, man, like, is this guy legit or what? Because I trimmed my beard, man. I trimmed my beard in Japan before I got there. And she's like staring. I stared at her. I said, "Well," I said, "Can I go now?" And she said, "Yeah." And I lost my walking stick in Vietnam. That's what pissed me off too. I didn't need it so far, man. I haven't got any dogs, any soy dogs chasing me or anything like in Mexico. But still nice to have a cane, man. You get expats to come up to you, just smack them upside your head. You bunch of idiots, man. Idiots, I tell you. Kids in the candy store. Down in Sukhumvit, man. That's what they are. Kids in the candy store, man. I'm just here to relax, do recon, check shit out. You can open a bank account here. I already found that out. You can open up a local bank account here. You don't need to be no resident, none of that shit. Yeah, but the mall, there's a mall. It's called the Big C Mall. Like it's a Big C. And they got, so I might be able, are you saying it's like a Walmart? I could get a walking stick there maybe? Just a regular wooden one, Ed, like with the curl handle, rubber tip. They got the metal ones at the pharmacy here, but I don't want a metal one, man. So everybody's showing up that knows about Thailand. I was expecting people that don't know shit about Thailand that wanted to ask questions, man. Because I mean, so far everything's been chill, man. Except the language barrier here is a lot. Like you go to a hotel in Vietnam, everybody in the freaking hotel speaks English, man. And if they don't, they're gonna grab somebody right next to them that does. You know what I mean? Even the food courts, man. Oh, the Big C malls. That's what I'm gonna check out tonight. Then I'm gonna go to Big C Mall. Yeah, they got food courts there, and they're open late. They're open till like 11 o'clock at night. Man. Yeah, that's what I had, Ed. I had the wooden one with the rubber tip on it. Yeah, I know. I was down, Sukhumvit is just bars and stuff, man. Fancy restaurants. Hey, look, it's you're so boring. You're so boring, Genic. John, King of Clowns is here, man. Come on up, King, man. You got your sound thingy that goes Beatles, 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 Beatles. Remember that CW when he was messing with Prepper? Beatles, 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 Beatles. Tony's chat, right? Tony remembers that. Beatles, 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 Beatles. That was funny, John. I have to admit, you were funny that day, man. You had Prepper going fucking nuts, man. Prepper came to one of my streams so far when I was in Vietnam. I told him I was going to make a tribute video to him with Aldi's bags instead of Kohl's bags, and he started laughing. He actually liked the joke, you know. Yeah, I got to do a tribute to Honeyco. I got to do a live stream and say, what does it mean when you wake up in the morning with a chubby wood? What does that mean? So, you know, she takes notes, right? Malaz remembers that. You're welcome, Lucy the Psycho Cyber. You know me, see, you know, I even put in the bottom, you know, trolls, you know, you're welcome, man. No, man, that means you don't need Viagra, right? If you wake up with a chubby, right? Which I didn't do today because I did go to the tug job place. So I'm busting myself out. CW knows where the tug job place is down on Sukhumvit. Cheap, no bar fines, none of that shit, man. Just go in, get a massage, ask for extra service. Extra service, please. Come on, somebody, come on up here, man. Ooh. Let me sit here and talk my ass off. I'm good at talking my ass off anyway. Kinjamin, send me my $50, you bastard. With interest, that's about 5,000 right now, 10% compounded daily on effect. No need for Viagra for a tug job, correct? No need. Is there coconuts? I didn't have any coconut juice, man, because, you know, that gives you the shits, man. I ate some good food, though. I had that pho, and I had that dumplings dish that I had, man. That was good, man. I had hometown. I had that crepe, that fried crepe. Yeah, Google's $10. Yeah, it's probably worth about 1,000 now with interest. I hear he's been visiting some Canadians' channel. I don't know if it's true or not. That's just chismus. To be honest, I'll tell you, I didn't even look at the name of the place. It just said massage. I walked in. I said, "Can I get ES?" She looked at me funny, and she said, "Come this way." Follow me. I'm not saying it, but as far as bugs go, I haven't yet. Okay, even though I'm taking malaria medications, I guess because I'm on the 7th floor. I guess you get less bugs on the 7th floor than you do if you live on like ground level. But so far, this area here, they're not swarming mosquitoes. Oh, we got a guest. Everybody be nice to the guest now. Let's see what the thing says. Let's bring Mr. Guest up. The infamous, the famous Ed Denoy.
What's up, Phil?
Nothing much.
Just wanted to say hello. How are you?
Just chill. Just chilling. You know, everybody wants me to go and, you know, they want me to crash and burn. They want me to hang out in the high rent district and hang around the bars and shit and stuff. You know, I'm not going to do that, man. Ain't happening. I can stay nice and chill. I can stay nice and chill here, you know. I can go down to a coffee shop and talk with people and shit. I can wash my clothes here. I can go walking around.
You're a top class guy. You don't need those go-go bars.
No, I don't. I don't go. I went to a strip club one time when I was back from Mexico, and that was to take my grandson. That was it. You know?
Well, I can't wait to close on my beachfront condominium in Hammond, Indiana.
You can get a beachfront one there.
Oh yeah,
They're right, they're right there across the street from Lever Brothers. They got those
yeah.
little apartment buildings there. It's about
Oh yeah,
a
and
block from the
good
beach.
good prices.
Well, if you want an actual beachfront like on the lake, you have to go to Miller. They got a street there like Chicago called Lakeshore Drive. But the taxes, man, are like the taxes will kill you, man. They're charging people like $5,000-6,000 a year property taxes there. But the lake's
Yeah,
right in the
well,
backyard.
I don't pay taxes. I just throw it in the
Well, you
garbage.
well you'd pay house taxes, then you have to. Even like my brother,
Yeah,
he's got the
yeah,
house
but it
house
takes a
basically.
long time for it to work its way through the system, Phil.
Well, I don't know, man. I see a lot of people get the house sales through the sheriff's department. They lose their house because somebody bid a
Yeah,
thousand dollars on it.
yeah. I mean, it can happen. Yeah,
You know,
everything's a gamble.
it's chill. I'm just doing recon, Ed. You know, everybody. Oh, you gotta. They,
Recon.
they act
Yeah.
like I, they act like I'm gonna be here for like only like 2 months or whatever, man. I'm gonna be here at least 6, if not forever. You know what I mean? It depends. Because if you circle these countries, like in the flights in Southeast Asia, like from Vietnam to here, with the extra luggage fee, the one I lost was 55 because I didn't pay the extra luggage, the October 26th flight that I didn't get to use. The booking fucked up and they couldn't refund it. Okay, so Vietjet's getting hold of me and they keep trying to say, what can we do? What can we do? Because I flew with them when I came, right? And I paid for the extra luggage. And I said, just give me a credit. Give me a credit. You don't have to do anything stupid. Just give me a credit so I can, when I buy my next ticket, I can apply it towards my next ticket. You know? And I mean, so $67 to come from Vietnam to here. But if you go to Phnom Penh, it's like 200 and something, which is half the distance. This is further away than Cambodia. I think they're doing that because the Vietnamese government don't want people flying like for 2 hours to Cambodia and then coming back in 2 hours, be gone for 4 hours and renew their 30-day visa. I think that's the reason they're doing that.
I'm sorry, Phil. I missed that. You take a bus to Siem Reap.
No, no. Why would you want to ride on a freaking bus? It was an hour flight.
Well,
It took
oh,
longer
you
to
can.
board the plane and get off the plane than it did to get here.
Okay, all right.
The the flight was like total hour and 10 minutes, man. But from Phnom Penh to Saigon, it's like triple the price, man. So you
Okay,
just
so
be
let me
better off
back
just
up a little
coming
bit.
to Thailand. Because
So,
Cambodia, you got to pay a visa. You got to pay a visa fee, $35, right? But if you're United States and you come to Thailand, you right now they're giving you 45 days visa exemption. You don't have to even have. They just stamp your thing, 45 days, man. You don't pay shit. You don't pay anything. So you could just fly from Thailand back to Saigon, from Saigon back to Thailand, from Thailand to where you don't have to pay in the Philippines. You don't have to pay there either for 30 days. Instead of paying them fees, just use the plane ticket to go back to Thailand or Vietnam for a month and then come back to the Philippines again. You know? Just instead of saying I'm going to retire in the Philippines, I'm going to go live in the province. I'm going to go live in a fucking a Bahay Kubo up in the freaking mountains with my asawa. Why not just circle these 3 countries, man? You know, Thailand, Vietnam, and Philippines. So the only country that it costs you to get in is Vietnam, and that's $25. But they screwed up my visa, man. I only got 12. The immigration officer at the airport did not know that 30-day period that they had on my visa was one entry. It stated just like this, one entry between these dates, right? But it's good for 30 days. He said, no, you have to leave the 10th. So when I went to immigration to stand in line in the rain for an hour and a half, you know, they want to save face, so he's not going to change it on his buddy at the airport and say, oh yeah, I'll give you an extension. He's not going to do that, man. So now I was gonna go to the embassy today, and then like a dummy, I forgot it's Saturday, so they didn't open until Monday. So Monday I will go to the embassy here, to the Vietnamese embassy here, see what the process is. Because if I need a letter invitation, I got like 4 or 5 people now in Vietnam. They're friends of mine, especially this one girl. Her name's T Bui. She's friends with me on Facebook and on WhatsApp and shit. Real cutie. She's like a secretary type looking girl. She's probably about maybe 28, 29. But she said, you need a letter invitation. She said, I could write you a letter invitation. It's okay. the guy from the hotel where I stayed at, since I spent so much damn money there, 5-star hotel for 12 days, right? He said, "You need a letter, get a hold of me. I'll write you a letter back." So if I have to get it, I'll get it. And then it's only a $25 stamp visa on arrival. Or you do the e-visa and take a chance that they give you your 30 days early free again. And I don't want to take a chance. I'm not planning anything ahead of time anymore. Not down here, because you don't have to for plane tickets. They're the same today as they'll be next week, as they'll be the week after that, So just last minute plans, just do what I want. Malaz, he only gets 2 weeks. He says search and destroy. You gotta remember, you guys, see, I'm retired, man. I'm retarded. I don't have to do anything fast, man. I can take the nice, slow, easy pace and just roll with it. Just roll with it. I mean, with the money I save by not staying down in the main area, geez, that's like I'm banking money staying here, man. Just like in Mexico. It's not as cheap as Mexico, but it's almost as cheap as Mexico. The cigarettes are cheaper than Mexico. Mexico, they're $3 a pack. But Vietnam, they don't have Winston's. They got these Mavius. They're about as close as you can get. They're made in Japan too. Ben's talking about going to Japan. I told him, don't go now, man. I said, I got food poisoning at the airport from an undercooked chicken sandwich, man. Fucking shitting my brains out, man. Whoa, I'm talking.
Wow, you got food poisoning?
Well, the squirts. Let's put it that way. I got the squirts,
Yeah.
man.
The only time I ever got that really, really bad was in New York City at an expensive restaurant. Can you believe that?
Well, undercooked chicken will do it to you every time, man.
No, it was fish. It was fish. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. It was like 40 years ago, maybe longer. I don't know. I was little.
I stay away from seafood and stuff, man.
But the thing is, Phil, it was an expensive restaurant, and somebody was buying me dinner. And
it doesn't matter.
Man,
it doesn't
I
matter.
didn't make it. It began during the meal. That's how fast acting it was, and it lasted for like 12 hours. And
oh yeah, I went to a food stall here the first day. I got them pork balls on a stick, and I had no problems. But I went to the food stall across the street from there, and I ordered like a chicken and pork kebabs. Right? They're only like 25 baht, so for like you get 2 of them for like $1. And I ordered that, and that night, man, my stomach was going, rah, rah, rah. I ran to the bathroom, and I knew. And it wasn't just, it was like the squirts, man. It was bad, man.
Yeah, well, if you have that for a long time, it can dehydrate you.
Yeah, I know. I got plenty of water, and I'm drinking plenty of coffee and Diet Coke and shit. But, it's just like, it could have been, they like to put that condensed milk in their coffee here. And I went to the 7-Eleven and I ordered a coffee, iced coffee. And I started walking out the store, I was sipping on it. I had to walk back. I said, this is sweet. I said, you put sugar in here? And she didn't know the other guy had been chirping. She goes, yeah. I said, no sugar. I said, you're going to kill me. I said, use real milk. I said, I don't need the sweetness. So it could have been that, because I hadn't taken my diabetes medicine for like a long time and if you don't continually take it, because it builds up in your bloodstream, it'll hit you like that too. So it could have been that. It could have been the malaria pills. Could have been the milk and the coffee, or I know in Japan it was the raw chicken. Okay, but here it could have been one of those 3 things: bad food, the medicines, or the condensed milk. It could have been any of those.
Oh, wow. You got poisoned in Japan?
Yeah, at the airport. She undercooked my chicken sandwich, man. I looked at it and it was like pink. I go, wait a minute, chicken ain't supposed to look pink.
Right.
Happiness is a dry fart. That's right.
Yeah, I agree, Moz.
MBK, Patpong. I'm gonna check out the Big C Mall today. I'm not going to buy a bunch of shit. You know, I'm not going there to spend a shitload of money. I'm just going there to have some street food at that mall. See if I can get me another cane. I'm not buying any fancy fucking laptops. I brought enough cash with me. I did a travel hack. I can show you guys a travel hack here since there's no safe in this room. But they do have loops on the outside of the door that you can padlock the door. And I asked them, I said, can I padlock the door when I leave? But then, like you told me, that's a sign saying you got something in the room, don't do it. So here's your travel hack. What you do is you take your knapsack, that's a ripstop knapsack, and you take your shoulder straps and you find a big piece of heavy wood. Is that down there? See right down there? Big piece of heavy wood like that. And you wrap your straps around that and hook it to the handle and put that big ass master lock under. And then you take the chair and you push it like this so that when you leave, they'd have to break the desk. First, they got to find it and know that something's in there. I keep my American phone in there too, right? But they'd have to know something's in there. They'd have to find it, right? And then, you know, they'd have to break shit apart, and then they'd have to slash the bag open with like a really sharp, like bolo knife or something, you know? So basically, that is my room safe, you know? I mean, when you're in the room, you don't have to worry about it. Big C has a great food court. Thank you, CW. I was checking it out, and I said, that's the place I want to go to next. I said, fuck going downtown, man. I said, screw that. And look at the size of this fridge, man. I mean, there's not much in it, but look, it's a pretty good sized fridge. I got a freezer up here if I want to make ice. I got some like bologna type meat that doesn't taste like bologna. It tastes like I can read the package. It's got chicken in it, but it's spicy.
Okay,
it's
Phil,
like spicy.
take care and have fun, man.
Yeah, well, you know I'm gonna have fun. You know, I've been like today. I thought I'd be sweating my balls off, man. It's nice. The weather's fucking great, man. Even though it's overcast, it's great. I just wish I didn't have to hold this thing. Then I prop it up some way, but I got no way to prop it up. The Patpam Museum, if it managed to survive COVID, it's in this area. There's a bunch of museums. As a matter of fact, the Kingdom, what is it? It's the Kingdom, like the House of the King is in this area, I think, man. This is like the Kingdom or the embassy, the Kingdom Embassy is in this area right here, man. So, I mean, this is not a bad area, man. It's just, it's laid back. And you're living with actual ties, not the ones that are out for getting your money and, you know, tourism bullshit. You're living like a Thai, but you're living like a upper middle class Thai because you're paying $105 a week for a place to stay, you know. I mean, who could ask for more, you know? I mean, I could get a wifey and move up in class. You know? Well, people, my phone is going to die. I thank everybody for showing up for the stream. Thanks for the information, CW. Thanks for the jokes, John. Thanks for showing up, Tony. I hope you get a nugget before you get your job. Malaz, thanks for showing up. Ed, of course, thanks for coming up on the panel. Everybody. Let's see, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, the first guy in was, I can't, Hazy Cheesy showed up. Thanks, Hazy Cheesy. Thanks, Uwe, for showing up. Special thanks again to CW for all the info, except he's trying to get me to go down and explode, and I don't want to do that, you know. But, Monks showed up out of hiding for what, 6 months, man? He's been gone, at least, right? Mr. G, thank you for showing up. Everybody that showed up, man. Thanks. I think the first person, let me get to the first person if I can find out there. It's like Valdoza is his name. He's just new to the channel. So I'll let you guys view it until I go dead here. I could plug up and go inside and keep talking if you want. If you want me to keep talking, just I know you're sick of hearing my voice because it's a homeless man that knows everything, you know. Yeah, Milan, you stay safe, man. Ingat lahat. It's going on 4 o'clock, 4:30 here now. So it's about time to head down to the coffee shop and have a coffee down there. Check stuff out. Get me some street food today. Hopefully that doesn't make me sick. Hang out for a while and then go hit that Big C Mall later on tonight. Because I hear on Saturday nights it's pretty hopping. Chatuchuk. That's where I'm at. Chatuchuk in Bangkok. That's the neighborhood. I couldn't pronounce it before, but it's Chatuchuk. And supposedly, Lady Enchantress is here right now. You know? She should get a hold of me. Get a hold of me, and I'll buy her a coffee at Starbucks or something. Yeah, okay, John. Keep trolling, man. You do a good job of it, man. Keep it up. You make some good jokes too. Beatles, 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 Beatles. Man, when you first got that soundboard, man, you was loving that, ain't it? Can you do the go-go voice, John? Chat two, like two, T-U, Chatuchuk. Not cha-cha-chuck, Chatuchuk. That's the neighborhood I'm in. Can you do that, John? Can you do the go-go bubble voice with your sound card? Everybody, let me turn this. I can't turn it around. Well, yeah, I can. What the hell? The settings here before I die. No banned guests. I don't know why DC says he's banned because he's not banned here. I don't ban people. I just time them out if they get too rowdy, you know. Let me turn this round back to the way it was. Camera facing front. You can see my ugly mug. Should load here in a minute. There we go. Everybody, all sound different, huh? Okay. Everybody, I'm gonna have some fun tonight, right? Like Wing Chun. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wing Chun tonight. Right, there you go. Have a great day, everybody. Everybody stay safe. Thanks for showing up again. You know, I just thought maybe somebody wanted to ask questions, but the only thing they want to ask is if I got laid. That's it. You know, that's everybody's mind. Did you get laid? Did you get your rocks off? You know? All I know is that here, you know, if I was in the United States and I really was homeless on Social Security, like what they get like $700 a month, I would figure out a way to save money and take a plane over and come here, man. Like them guys like Brett with his singing disease up here and Nick Shardy Farty in Louisiana. You know, they got their LDRs. Fucking LDR. Get your ass over here, man. Travel. Get on the plane, man. Flights are cheap now. I got the from all the way from Chicago to Vietnam for $408 one way. Travel insurance $45. Add that in, that's under $500. Because you had to have travel insurance for Vietnam. They didn't ask for it, but you're supposed to have it. Get your yayas out. There you go, Ed. If I had one record or one MP3, whatever they had to take with me anywhere, that would be it. Get your yayas out, man. We're talking about the Midnight Rambler, and everybody's got to go. Yeah, they're still going cheap too, Ed, because I think Japanese Airlines is affiliated with American because that's who I booked it through. And I think the Japanese airline flights are still cheap one way. But the only way you can fly one way is if you have travel insurance and through Allianz because they're the only company that does one way. Berkshire Hathaway, it's cheaper a little bit for the Protector and Prudential and all that shit. You got to have a round trip ticket or they won't insure you. This one here, you just keep extending it every 30 up to 6 months. It's good. Then, if you decide to stay, tell them you're taking another trip. Get it again, or go back to the States and get it before you go to Mexico. You know? So far, out of all the places I've lived, I would say Verona, Italy was my favorite place to live. But and with the euro being down now, I might fly from here to Verona. I don't know. I might fly from here to Italy. I might not even go to the Philippines, but I have to go because I promised everybody I was going to go there, right? So I have to go. Just because I promised them, you know, I have to go. Not because I'm in love with the Philippines because I need to get me a woman. You know, it's just I have to go because I promised everybody. They'll say, "Oh, homeless man's a liar. He never went to the Philippines." So I got to go. Everybody, stay safe. Have a nice day. Thank you for showing up.